Now to our special focus this evening, should celebrities and influencers be responsible for the products they endorse, especially when it comes to products that are declared injurious to health, like tobacco or even alcohol? Even if the advertisements are surrogate, should celebrities who endorse these products be held responsible? It's not a new question, but the debate around it has come back to the spotlight after the Central Consumer Protection Authority told the Allahabad High Court that it had issued notices to Bollywood superstars Shah Rukh, Akshay, Kumar and Ajay Devgn regarding their appearance in surrogate ads for a Gutka brand. The centre's response was on a contempt petition before the Allahabad High Court. The original petition was to question how stars, including Padma Awadis, can be allowed to endorse Gutka brands. The court was also informed that Amitabh Bachchan had sent a legal notice to a Gutka company which featured his advertisements despite a cancellation of the contract by the star. As this case plays out, we take a broader question this evening. Should stars be held responsible for the products they advertise? Joining me this evening, brand guru from Bengaluru, Harish Bijur. Thanks so much for being here, Harish. Also, consumer lawyer Sanjay K. Chadda joins us. First to you, Harish. Should celebrities be held responsible for brands they advertise, especially if it's brands which are of products which are injurious to health?
Well, at the outset, I'd say that, a celebrity must be held, because the liability rests with the brand endorser. And therefore, whether it's a good product, a bad product, an ugly product, the celebrity is totally responsible. Now, when it comes to something of an addictive nature, my typical advice to a celebrity is don't advertise or don't promote this. Because anything that is addictive is an at any cost kind of an addiction kind of a product. It's at the cost of money, it's at the cost of health, it's at the cost of family, it's at the cost of relationships. So just don't advertise categories which are socially ostracized and which are socially harmful.
Right, Sanjay? You'll have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, I've done so. Now. My answer is, you said, should they be liable? The current law is they will be liable. In the year 2019, and precisely on 20th July 2020, New Consumer Act came into force, which was passed in 2019. And a Central Consumer Protection Authority was made, where Central Consumer Protection Authority, which we call CCPA, has the power to even take suo motu action. There is a specific section 89 in the new act, which says what is a misleading advertisement. Because this has a journal risk, a health risk to the people, to the public. I will just take 1 minute. Even CCP has the authority not only to ask them to stop this kind of videos or advertisements, but also impose fine up to the tune of 10 lakh rupees. So law is this.
Okay, that's a fair point you're making. Harish, I want to just quickly ask you this. Where should the extent of liability stop?
The liability certainly rests with the brand endorser because, it is his, her, or their front face, which is luring consumers to get in. So the actor or the brand endorser is the bait. And therefore, the bait is certainly liable. The second step of liability rests with, of course, possibly the company, which actually, gets these brand endorsers to sign on the dotted line and say that, hey, you're doing a surrogate piece of advertising. So I think there is a lack of ethics in that, and the company is definitely liable. The third phase, which is, a slightly distant liability, is with the advertising agency. Because at the end of the day, it's this advertising agency that puts together the entire creative. And it knows very well that this piece that I'm advertising is totally a surrogate brand. It has a real brand somewhere, and that real brand causes harm. So I would rope in all three together. Right. And I would really urge, marketers to get that much more responsible. And certainly our film actors of every kind to get that much more responsible than ever before.
Okay, there's also the question of moral responsibility. Quick 10-second final word from you, Sanjay, if you can hear me.
Well, what Harish has said, the moral responsibility is also important. And people are not fooled. Even these officials which are sitting there, they are not fooled that you show something and sell something. This is what is happening. And there is there is a very clear-cut proposition. Law is very clear on it. The current law is very clear.
All right, that's an important point that you make there, a firm point that you've made there, both of you. Thank you for joining us as we discuss stars and celebrities endorsing products. There is one star who refused to endorse any brand since the late 1980s, and that's the superstar of Tamil cinema, Rajinikanth. He took a call, apparently, reportedly, not to endorse brands because of products that could be harmful to people and misuse of his stardom. Be that as it may, Rajinikanth is celebrating his 73rd birthday today. Several celebrities and fans took to social media to wish him on this special day, though it's a low-key affair in Chennai, which is recovering from that massive flooding. Wishes, though, came in from his Japanese fans in Osaka. And we leave you with this happy birthday message to the one and only superstar of Tamil stardom.